Hello everyone, welcome to my first devlog. I have started a new game last Friday. I call it right now Fall From Above, but I think the name will change eventually. Game is basically a mini game. I'm mostly planning to do some experimentation with it, mostly around how to structure, organize my code, and also a couple of tricks with the camera, like camera shake and such. The goal of the experimentation is that with my friend I'm also working on a bigger game and I need to have some experience with all kinds of stuff. With the game, the player will have a little escape pod. With it, you need to return to the surface, land on a landing pad. The difficulty with it will be that you only have a limited amount of fuel, as you will see soon. And while the fuel can be refilled, it's basically auto-generating, you have very little amount of it. You use the fuel not just to try to avoid collision with moving barriers, let's say, but also you need to use that fuel to also change your horizontal position. On the interface, so from design perspective, the game will be a 2.5D game. Each passed barrier will add to your score. The score will be visible, your current fuel level will be visible, and also your current relative height from the surface will be visible. On the background, I'm planning to have some various eye candy stuff like falling debris, stars, etc. Each of the levels will be containing an increasing amount of moving blocks. Also, I'm planning to raise the gravity with each level, but also I want to cap that to a maximum level. So here is my Trello board for the game. As you can see, I'm having a trash section as well. Also, I got a couple of things already done. I will show you that in a sec. Also, I have my first bug in the game. The lower parts, I will show that to you, are unplayable because the platforms are too close to each other and the player cannot navigate through them. The ideas for this week is to implement the additional levels, increasing the speed per each level. Also, I need to finish the landing platform to have an ending for each of the levels. And also I want to play around with some camera shake. I haven't done that yet. Also, I haven't wrote it here, but I am also expecting to get the current model which my friend is working on. It will be used as the escape pod. Here is our ship. It's a little boring little cylinder with a box as the gimbal. Here we have the fuel meter, here we have the score. I haven't implemented yet the altitude meter, but I will soon, hopefully this week. I already implemented a couple of things, so let's see how can I control this ship. So here, as you can see, my fuel level is decreasing as I am firing the engine. Also, I can go left or right, but for that I again need to burn my fuel. Here are my moving platforms for test, and when I'm exploding, the game will restart and I can start my descent and again explode. As you can see, it's a little hard to play at, but it doesn't matter. We will figure it out later, how to balance it. But what I wanted to show is that I already have a game manager where I set some basic stuff so the game manager knows which object is the player, where to put the updates on the fuel and the score. I also have a little level generator here with a bunch of stuff. So basically I have set up, I did set up some platform prefabs, some landing platforms. I definitely want multiple landing platforms just to spice things up. And also I have a level config section here where I can define the amount of levels. Let's say I want 100 levels. I can play with the platform count. Most probably I will have other config options here as well. Let's just go back to one level here. Also we can config the minimum and maximum distance between platforms. Most probably this is the one which I have the bugs with. If I'm starting the game, I want to show this to you. Here, as you can see, we have some platforms almost touching each other. This is not so fun from the ship's perspective, so I will definitely need to work on the level generator. So this is the initial phase of the game. Hopefully I will have some content update soon. So please subscribe if you're interested and keep playing.